You remember that first time in the Matrix when you recognized that something was off? You had that repeat with the cat, that little blip, and then you started picking things up in your own world, in your own Matrix, or it's just like, wait a second. So hold on a second. Something's off here. Something's not adding up. Something just jumps out incorrect. It's off. It's wrong. It's fake. It's as ridiculous and manufactured as my fake living room behind me. If only, if only. Are you kidding me? If this was my actual living room, then I would be doing these shows and videos and anything at all for Odd Shop or Stochastic. I'd be doing the DFS stuff even from here. But it's all a lie. It's all wrong. It's all off. And that's what we try and find here with value, right? With plays. And there are a couple that just don't make any sense. All right. Now we are back following a day off as we do this 6 days a week. Let's open up the week with a winning ticket or two. How about that? Clock's running. Thumbs up. Subscribe, please. You know the drill. Please. Hey, Boston's in town. This game gets underway early on Martin Luther King Day. I think Charlotte shows up. I think the Hornets recognize that this is one of the few times all year, all eyes on me. And I don't even mean that in the Big Hank version. I meant that more from, well, I won't go too deep down the rabbit hole, but I think the Hornets are around. And there are three things that the Hornets need to get in order to stay in this basketball game. 20-plus points from Terry Rozier, 5 threes from LaMelo Ball, and 12 rebounds from Mason Plumlee. If two of those three things happen, then the Hornets are covering this spread. If three of those three things happen, this game is tight. It's right down to the wire. Plumlee has a really favorable matchup, and I like doing that first and foremost as we open up in chronological order with Mason Plumlee, 11.5 rebounds. That doesn't mean we're going to stay in chronological order. This is where we eat a little chalk. But this is where it's off. This is where it doesn't make sense. This is where you have this little glitch in our matrix, in our world. There is no reason why C.J. McCollum should be over 2.5 threes in any scenario unless you know that McCollum is on a minutes restriction. If C.J. McCollum is not on any minutes restriction, then this makes no sense. And I'm trying to understand how this adds up. And in my world, it does not. That's why minus 175 is a plus EV bet for me, because he should be hovering or over 4 makes. Anybody doing their own projections, their own calculations, anybody looking at this accordingly is going to come away with well over 3 makes against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that is fine with me. Speaking of which, look who we're buying low at plus money with. Julius, you're back. Hey, you know things about the Knicks? I don't pretend to know things about the Knicks. They're like the Giants. They don't make sense a lot of the times, yet they're able to put together a couple of wins. They're able to put together a positive stretch. And in this case, they're back with R.J. Barrett in the fold. And I like Julius Randle getting back to that shooting level of aggression. And that's going to be a difference for the Knicks. At some point, they're going to realize, hey, we got to get back to this dude taking more threes, jacking more threes, being back to that three-point shooter that he became and really was able to heighten his and sharpen his abilities, maximize that with Barrett out just because from a volume standpoint. But Knicks are smart. I think they get back to it. And we're fine going over 2.5. Again, that number, both of these numbers are off. Let's get to some points here. Now, this isn't necessarily off. It's just I think Bam Adebayo has a good chance of going over 20.5 points. And at minus 120, that's a fine number for me to attack. It's more a matter of, am I getting 22, 24, 25 points against a Hawks team that does not have much to slow down this man? We already know missing in the middle, the Atlanta Hawks have a key cog out, and it's just tough to slow down Bam, both on the glass and scoring. And I think there's going to be a pick your poison or just we couldn't do anything about it type thing. And if Atlanta's picking poisons right now, they've got a better chance of throwing it all out of Jimmy Butler and trying to slow that. And look, it's too easy if you really look at it too easy for Miami to not get 25 tonight from Bam Adebayo. And I think that's probably the easiest way to put it. Now, we hit this game in our parlay. And as you see, we're not able to get anything from a player prop standpoint, but that's fine because I like this prop better anyway. And that's under 115.5 for the Houston Rockets. So much of this is predicated on the fact that the Rockets aren't scoring what we're used to seeing them in bad seasons score. And also, look, the Lakers are coming off a back-to-back. They're going to be a little tough, a little sluggish on offense. I think it's just easier to pick up. We talk about this on teams that have the ability to play defense against teams that are either struggling on offense or tired as well. And I don't think either one, and spoiler alert, we went under in the parlay video, but I don't think either one of these teams has enough to hit their team total. But I think the Rockets stand a wider gap or just higher obstacle to climb, insurmountable, I would add, tonight. And that's your under 115.5 team total. Hey, look at that. They actually fit in a parlay. You should be playing these solo. You want to turn 5 into 200? Easy stuff, right? How about this? You're brand new to DraftKings. You haven't signed up on DraftKings. Somebody in your house hasn't signed up on DraftKings. I don't care. Just let them be brand new. That's the only thing. Get them to sign up. You sign up. Whatever the case is, it's fine. It's going to take 90 seconds out of somebody's life. Deposit an account. This is still under the 90-second rule. And then with that account, deposit $5 and only $5. Bet that $5 immediately on the Tampa Bay Bucks. Immediately upon seeing this, upon signing up, bet it on the Bucks. And from there, watch $200 pop into your account instantly. Instantly. You don't even need to wait. You don't need to sit around. You don't need a filter. You don't need to wait. It's right there. All right? Now, you've got $200 in your account. Join our Discord. First week is free. ES Insider is the code. Just use that code. You can click that link below. We had a nice weekend. As you can see, we're doing things here. This was a teaser. We hit the parlay in the same way. Parlay, teaser, what have you. We got it all. First week is free. NBA, we do that too. Speaking of first week, why don't you take advantage of the Bet Pro tool? That's also below. This is pretty cool. Now, in order to take advantage, I just want to remind you, in order to take advantage, one more time, of our DraftKings promo, you must be 21 or older. You must be in a legal state. You must be 21 or older. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Okay? Bet $5, win $200 in bonus bets. Place $5 on any market. It doesn't matter. It's coming right back to you. Bang. Have yourselves one.